Hello everyone. Today we will be diving into my first premium credit card, that is HDFC Bank Diners Club Black Credit Card, famously called as DCB. Welcome back to another episode of Raw and Real Finance. I am Roshang, as always, joined by my co-host Abhishek. Here we cut the fluff around the credit cards, help you optimize your spend, and provide lifestyle hacks. So let's get started with this DCB card, which comes now in a metal variant.
Now let's come to the reward structure. We know that you get 5 reward points for every 150 rupees spent. Not only that, you get 2x reward points for weekend dining. You also get reward points for insurance spend and groceries. However, you do not get any reward points for government transactions, rent or wallet load. But this is an excellent card for people who are looking to pay for jewelry, because many other cards have excluded jewelry, but Diners Club Black does offer you points for jewelry and school fee, provided that the fee is paid on the school's portal.
Things really become interesting with their accelerated reward structure. Here, important thing is you have to use SmartBuy platform. First, if you book hotel from this platform, you get 10x reward points, which translates into 33% reward. Second, if you book your flights via this platform, end up getting 5x reward points, which translates into roughly 70% reward rate. And you can buy vouchers also, famous vouchers like Amazon shopping vouchers, Amazon Pay, Myntra, Flipkart. Here you can get 3x reward points, which translates into 9.9% reward. Important thing to note here is HDFC Bank has started charging processing fees when you buy Amazon shopping voucher and Amazon Pay. This is an interesting structure of accelerated reward points by HDFC, but here is a limitation. You can only end up getting 7,500 reward points per month. So if you're someone who's planning to do a vacation or wants to buy many vouchers, has to plan accordingly and have to spread it over 2-3 months rather than doing in a 1 month due to this capping. Here is a tip where you can maximize 5x rewards on Myntra. Rather than buying voucher from the SmartBuy platform, what you can do when you go on SmartBuy platform, there is a shop section on the website. You will see there Myntra 5x reward points. So click on Myntra, that will direct to the Myntra website, and you make a purchase there and make payment via DCB. You can make payment via PayZapp app as well, and you will end up getting 5x. Similarly, if you look at shop section, you have a lot of other vouchers like Apple and Nike, Jockey, so you can avail those benefits as well. Now let's move on to the milestone benefits. This card comes in the metal variant, but a lot of people are holding plastic variant. In plastic variant, there's a monthly milestone as well. If your spends are over 80,000 per month, you end up getting 2 vouchers of rupees 500, which you can redeem on Cult, Ola, Book My Show or Tata Click. So this 1,000 rupees translates into another 1.2% reward rate. However, this is not applicable on metal variant. There is a quarterly milestone as well on both the cards. When you spend 4 lakh rupees in a quarter, you end up getting 10,000 reward points, which translates into 2.5% reward rate.
Let's talk about the fee and the charges. This card comes at a joining fee of 10,000 rupees plus GST and an annual fee of 10,000 rupees plus GST as well. However, you do get a waiver on the subsequent year's fee if you spend 5 lakh rupees in a year. For joining fee benefits, you also get a free membership to Club Marriott, an Amazon Prime Lite and Swiggy One membership. You just have to ensure that you spend 1.5 lakh rupees within the first 90 days to get these joining benefits. So let's also talk about the luxury travel perk. You enjoy unlimited international and domestic lounge access via the Diners Club Black card. Not only that, you also get this access for the add-on members, which is an excellent perk. Talking about dining and lifestyle, there are exclusive discounts which are offered to Diners Club Black members, and the list of the restaurants is updated from time to time on the HDFC Diners Club Black website. The Forex charge on this card is typically 2% plus GST, unlike 3.5% plus GST by many other banks and cards.
Now let's move into redemption part. Once you have accumulated your reward points, you can redeem these points either on their SmartBuy platform, on which you can book your flights or hotels, or another way is you transfer the points to transfer partners. If you're planning to redeem your points on SmartBuy platform while booking your flights and hotels, you can redeem up to 70% of your reward points. Here each reward point value is equal to 1 rupee. So for balance 30%, you have to use your card for the payment. On that also, you will get the reward multiplier as explained earlier of 5x and 10x. You can transfer your points to air miles and hotel partners. Each partner has a different ratio, like KrisFlyer has 1:1, so you can transfer to KrisFlyer, that is a Singapore Airlines. Apart from that, you can transfer to the ITC program or AirAsia or Finnair. So there are multiple partners of HDFC as well, but the ratio is different. Like in case of Accor, it has a ratio of 1:2. So it's not a good ratio for Accor. If you're thinking of redeeming this for a cashback, the value isn't great. You end up getting only 0.3 rupee per reward point. So we would advise you rather to use for redemption or on SmartBuy platform, or to transfer to airlines or a hotel part. Now let's move to the return on spends on DCB card. DCB card helps you generate effective rate of return of around 10.5 to 11%. If your spends are in and around 16 lakhs, you get the maximum benefits. As you can see on the screen, we have split 16 lakhs across various categories. The idea is to maximize bonus reward multiplier points you get on SmartBuy. You can use buying vouchers of Amazon Pay, Amazon shopping vouchers, or any other gift cards where you end up getting 3x multiplier. On Amazon Pay and Amazon shopping voucher, you have to pay processing fees on buying the vouchers. You can plan your vacation effectively on booking hotels and flights and spreading that booking across 2-3 months so that you get maximum benefits of the reward points. Apart from that, the major spends, if you look at, are the regular expenses, school fees and insurance, where you get the base point. All in all, on an annual basis, when you spend 16 lakhs on this card, you end up making 1,70,000 points, which includes 40,000 quarterly milestone benefit, which translates into 10.5% return on spends. If you are someone who have a high spends on school fees, or which can be paid directly on the school fees portal, or high insurance expense given family members who are elderly, then this card becomes very effective because you get base point of 3.3%, and if you club your milestone benefits, you get 2.5% additional. That is, on 4 lakh spend, you get 10,000 points. So effectively for school spends and insurance spend, you end up getting around 6% reward rate. So it's a very good card for these kinds of people.
Now comes the interesting part, a comparison between Diners Club Black and Axis Atlas, which is also a mid-premium tier card. As we know, Axis Atlas is a fantastic card. However, it does not give you points for jewelry and insurance spends, which is where Diners Club Black actually stands out, and you get points for all these categories subject to reasonable limitations. So this is more like a mid-premium reward card, which also gives you the independence and helps you make a balance in different kind of spends which you might be doing in the household. Also, since Axis Atlas is more airline or hotel spend focused, therefore you get accelerated rewards there. However, you get a wider variety of choice when you look at the Diners Club Black card, because you can spend on vouchers, you can spend on SmartBuy categories, including flights and hotels. And the points that you get are airline or hotel agnostic. And if you want, you can book any discount airline like Indigo, which can help you save money up to 70% on your spends during your travel. And you are not bound by any air mile or hotel rule for redemption. However, if you are spending a lot on travel and you are looking for a travel specific card, you can definitely look at Axis Atlas. But otherwise, I believe that the Diners Club Black card is an all-round winner and is definitely a must-have. I've been holding this card since 2015.
Now let's move to the question, is this card worth the annual fees? HDFC Diners Black card is a compelling choice. If you are someone who have spent in and around 16 lakhs, this is kind of one-time investment from the annual fees point of view, because every year when you cross 5 lakhs annual spend, you will get annual fees waiver. I believe if you are someone who have spent around 15-16 lakhs with high spends on insurance, school fees, and other regular spends, this card becomes a very good card to have because it gives 10.5% return on your spends. What do you think, guys? Is this worth to have this card? Do share your opinion in the comments whether you hold this card or aspire to get this card, and what are your reasons. We will look forward to your comments, and don't forget to follow and subscribe our channel Raw and Real Finance. We are live on Twitter, WhatsApp as well. We have put the links in the description section for you to follow those places where we provide real-time updates. So we will be back soon with another deep dive. Until next time, keep swiping, keep